It's been another 10 days, but we're ready to continue. But one thing I'm not sure if we had last time, I don't think we had the full width of this image to see our party in the bottom right. But this is going to be a shorter stream, probably like an hour or so. I only got so much time, so odds are we're going to be talking with everybody here and doing some side quests. Let's start talking to people. Yo, that's a new. Didn't they actually like abbreviate like something like that? I can't remember. That was. I'll just call it that because it's faster. I love how they just casually slid some Z1 car design in there. I'm telling you, the world of cars is deep. That's the beauty of it all. There's just something really cool about a car that goes mad fast, you know? From an engineering standpoint, it's like a work of art. And I can't wait to get my license and hit the road. Though, I can't afford any of those really cool ones. I feel like cars are starting to become a status symbol. You gotta have the cash to afford one, right? So that's my plan. Get my license, scrape together all the mirror I can, and get me the best sports car my budget will buy. It's just kinda daunting when I say it out loud like that. Barely see inside. That reflection is, not very realistic. There.
Whoops.
Oh, probably shouldn't drop in without an appointment. Yeah, those bars in the reflection are way too big for how big they should be. But they are trying. They just don't have access to ray tracing technology yet. Oh, it's the police station. Welcome to the Satan headquarters of the Edith Police Department. Whatever you need, from civil disturbances to full-blown felonies, you come to us. Crime's been on the up and up lately. Got some real seedy business ventures in town. We've been swamped. So you might need to wait a little bit before we can get to you, but just give us time and we'll tackle your problem. Seaton District is home to the police HQ, so that naturally makes it the safest district in town. I heard other districts haven't been so lucky as of late. Got gangsters pouring out of the woodwork. Every district should be safe as Seaton. That's our goal. Can't wait to get my own beat and start helping out. Get my own beat?
That policeman looks so cool.
Haven't heard that turn of phrase before. Welcome to the Edith Police Department, Satan HQ. This is the general reception desk. I've got the paperwork for you right here. If you want to report a crime, I mean. That's right there, or, You're getting ahead of yourself, Kara. First, figure out what the person's actually here for. You got the passion and motivation. You just need to dial it back a bit and focus on listening first. Yes, I have a reception form right here, so please fill in the details of your inquiry. Once I confirm your inquiry, I'll get you in contact with an officer who can help you. If you have any other questions or concerns, we can answer them here at the reception desk. Good, that was much better. You sound a lot better when you relax and speak naturally. Bear that in mind, okay? Sorry about that. I just started this year. I'm still learning the ropes around here. But I can't hide behind excuses like that. I have an oath to fulfill as a police officer. Please let me know if there's anything you need. I need to get used to this so I can help people out as much as possible. Oh, you're that Spriggan the inspector dragged in for questioning. Twice, if memory serves. Mr. Arkwright, correct? Just a friendly reminder that you are in our system. Aw, shucks, you're too kind. Ooh, spicy. Our boss has a criminal record? Spent some time in the clink? Shameless to the bone, I see. And your friends seem aware of that themselves. I admit you weren't directly involved with what was going on, and you didn't technically break any laws. But you're walking a fine line, bub. Stick your nose in too deep and you can expect a visit to the clink. Just thought I'd give you that heads up. I'll keep that in mind. If you guys keep dragging my ass here all the time, it's gonna start cutting into my bottom line. Honestly, I'd be happy if you did have to walk away from that little business, but I doubt you care about what I think. I will say this, though. You only have to screw up once to land yourself in serious trouble. You can't skirt the law forever. We're letting you off the hook this time, but don't push your luck with the law, Spriggan. It'll bite you in the ass one day. A bit of a grudge, it sounds like. The inspector has a lot on his plate. He's getting ready for a business trip right now. He's always in the pursuit of truth no matter where it takes him. He's on countless investigations both in and out of the capital, meaning he seldom has time to deal with shade of gray types like you. The whole department would rather keep you out of that business, really. How about you have a heart and stop tying up our resources with your stunts? Or you could just, let him do his job. Ah, it's him. On the subject of trouble, we're sending some officers to Tharbad in case anything funny happens at the film festival. Had this source tip us off that something might be brewing over there. It may be just rumor, but I got a hunch it's not. We may need you for backup if things go south. I can't give any details beyond that, but just be ready for anything. Yes, sir. Oh. But I'm gonna guess we're heading over there. I mean, we had that, little prologue cutscene take us there for a second. Ah, yes. Painting the blank canvas like usual. The tower plays hard to get once again. Elusive as ever, the vixen. But therein lies the value in my efforts to capture his essence. Just you wait, though. Fate may tear us apart for now, but weep not for me today, for I shall return in time and tame you. Or what else can I call the art of exposing your true nature, capturing your most primal essence, laying your secret bare for the world to see? Just as the Beastmaster tames the majestic lions and tigers, I shall bring you to my heel. Brian Tower, my respect to you. You have proven my most challenging foe yet, but that only motivates me further. I will surpass you. Is it supposed to be like covered in clouds or haze? And she can't see it fully sometimes? I'm confused, but whatever. Ah, it's this asshole. So, what do you think of the name of Tharbad Film Festival? Would you be interested in going at all, just the two of us? Well, it does sound kind of fun, but it's only been 2 weeks since we really got to know each other. For a first date, that seems a little, much. It just feels a little fast to me, I guess. I get that, yeah, but time off is few and far between. You gotta seize the day, you know? And then I thought, what better way to spend my day off than with you? Like, I see your point. But I'd better not see you drooling over the dancers while we're there, got it? Well, of course. I'll have a hard enough time keeping my eyes off you, honey. Okay, can take that day off, and then we'll have a nice little dinner date in a hotel stay for the night. But don't worry, I got the mirror. May not look it, but I'm pretty well off as an investigator. Just gonna not pay attention to the van standing right here. Okay, I think I can get that day off. No way I'm turning you down this time. It's a date then. Just make sure it's a good one, won't you?
Right.
So what is this? Hello there. Rumsfeld. Welcome, and thank you for coming to the Maserati Hotel. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask the staff. Our parent company, the Bank of Edith, holds a host of meetings and other events at our conference center. For such occasions, I act as liaison between our guests and visitors. If I may help you in any way, you need only ask. I do wish that the president might... sorry, pay me no mind. I am but one of many interested with your visit here. If there's anything you need, we're happy to help. In addition to hospitality, we offer other services such as meetings and catering on behalf of the Bank of Edith.
Do you need something?
Ah, Berg. You buy that, you buy that, a whole steak, medium rare.
Please come again.
We'll just,
That was pretty
assume that.
filling.
Hey! 250 HP, that's pretty good. And steak.
Thanks for the grub.
250 HP is a significant amount. It's like an extra, like 8% or so to the lowest person with the lowest HP in our party. This is the president, Jennifer. So on the topic of labor laws, can I count on you to address those if and when the Republican Party regains a majority? That's not a promise I can make so easily. The Republican Party has lost much sway in these last 2 years. Our policy going forward will need to wait in the wings, potentially for years, and account for how much strength we have. And even if we do regain the majority, we need to focus first and foremost on strengthening our historical voter base. Not to mention, there will be years of Patriot policy to potentially undo. I see. Trade laws, I imagine? Or something else? You don't mean all those laws they rescinded themselves in the handover, do you? Easy, easy. I know exactly what you're hoping to get out of this alliance. But legislation is not too easily rushed. We'll need time both to plan our strategy for taking the majority and to actually do it. Politics are all about the long term, big picture. Our decisions always take that into account. Our multi-party system is coming undone. If the minority just mirrors the majority, then they're hardly different parties at all. The Patriot League is enjoying a nice boost among the middle class, with their pork barrel politics and local investments. But that's a bit short-sighted, no? Our party should push for a broader welfare, interest control, things that will help all classes in the long run. The Republican Party should still have strong support and funding from their own regime, but they're on the downswing. With how aggressive the Patriot League is, the Republican Party could stand to rally their own voter base.
Alrighty.
Politics are, fun. Sigh. It's clear to me now that Father cares about his business trips more than his own daughter. How lovely it would be for him to at least try and reach out to me while he's off gallivanting around the continent. What am I to him? Am I just some doll? A doll in his dusty little dollhouse? Huh. He sticks out. What's she mumbling about? I see. Might as well make note of that. Rich girl in Satan has daddy issues. That's our quest, I guess. I don't know if I can even trust Rummy anymore. I'm not a little girl anymore. I won't just trust anything an adult tells me. What's going on here? Simmons? Welcome to Maserati Hotel. Rest assured, you're in capable hands with our experienced security detail. We serve a veritable who's who of celebrities and government officials here, so our security is top shelf to match. You have nothing to fear as long as I'm on the job. All you need to do is relax and enjoy your stay. Who are you? Cremona. Welcome to the Maserati Hotel. Thank you for visiting us today. Our dining hall is open for reservations if you're in the market for some fine dining. I haven't just rested on my laurels in my 20 years here. I polished my skills to a mere sheen. You requested? I can handle it. A few more shops if we circle around. Also, the waterworks over here. I see nothing marked, so let's head out. Got a few more people to talk to, and a couple shops to look at.
Love at this brand.
So M&A needs a new hiring policy, do they? Our specialists all have their plates full, so I believe this falls to me. I should do some research on the topic first. With the economy booming over these last 2 years, M&A has revamped their management strategy. Consultants react to changes in the market, and in turn, they influence the markets themselves. They play off each other like that.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
Welcome to Erland. We have outfits for the discerning lady and gentleman. Our clothes suit any age and gender, handcrafted with our philosophy in mind. Here at Erland, we work to draw out your true inner beauty, to help you be who you really are. And we hope we can help you show your true colors yourselves. Just putting an outfit on that matches you can help you release your inner self. Our new hire, Carol, puts a lot of focus into ornate details and assets. I see these complex, nuanced emotions woven into all her designs. I wonder if she even knows she's doing it. I'm not sure what she might be going through, but I do know that fashion is an excellent way to learn about your true self.
We have full confidence in our products.
Even makeup bag. And here's our new equipment, and we got new hair colors for everybody. That's general stuff. Buy like one of new everything. Don't want to get rid of Aries Evasion. Oh, I can't afford the loafers and the mules. Let's see, anything I can possibly get rid of? Next, pair of shoes. Ooh. Yeah, I was sick for a bit. Still a little sick, but a little bit better now. Not by much, though. We'll give that to you.
We await your next visit.
Do we go to the waterworks for a little bit? Maybe. Welcome. Oh, you're that Spriggan I hear about. You're in that share house, yeah? Didn't realize you worked here. Yep, I'm the clerk here at Erland. Let me just... Thank you for browsing our products today. If you need help picking out a look, we can curate a selection just for you. We're here to help you find that perfect look. If you have any questions, you need only ask. Oh, some bougie brands here. Maybe I'll find something on clearance. Our manager also helped launch Edith Girls Collection, or EGC. Now it's the biggest fashion event in the capital. That earned her the moniker of Dreamweaver, both for her fashion sense and for her own beauty. She's every bit as knowledgeable as the name implies. She's still an EGC mainstay.
What's next?
Give me a second. We did get a gift, right? Here we are. For Fairy. A small bag of coloring that evokes heat and flames. There you go.
I'll take good care of it.
It's also the shop over here.
Gonna eat something?
It's a soba stall. Alright, we're going to the waterworks. Let's get sidetracked for a little bit.
What are we waiting for?
We should be able to beat up these enemies quite easily.
Begin engagement. Brace yourself. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Not as easily, but
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
One more. Good work, guys.
gotta play with
All in one
the
piece.
somewhat jank combat mechanics for a bit.
Show 'em what you're really capable
But this is our best way of getting some money at the moment.
Take this.
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Take this. Gotcha.
Now, hit with charge.
That's what you get.
S level threat detected.
Gotcha.
We may actually have to engage in the real combat here.
Stay calm and work through it. Gotcha.
Launching ambush. Go all out. Activating
Great.
boost gauge.
All right.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
As well as I can
Pretty
hope.
sprightly for an old guy.
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Gotcha. Take the sun.
Now, hit him with charge.
Good work, guys. We all in one piece? Take this.
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution.
Take this out.
Enemy suppressed. Nice
I
work.
see me some nobodies.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Take this.
Boost gauge fully replenished.
Gotcha. Sun.
Time for you to focus.
Alright, let's use it again.
Boost
All right.
gauge limiter unlocked.
Now the question is that enough for now?
Nice. That was great.
Pretty sprightly for an old guy.
I'm hoping it's enough.
What are we waiting for?
Welcome
Alright,
to
how much did we
Erland.
earn during that quick stint?
We have full confidence in our products. We await your next visit.
I'm so in love with this brand.
Earned like nothing.
Gonna eat something? Hey, welcome.
Oh my goodness, why can't we afford anything? I'm gonna sell some of these Curia bombs. We don't really use them too much. Moongazer Soba, Chill Soba.
Thanks, pal.
Alright, let's talk to him. Hansa. Hey there. Been a while, huh? You look like you're in the middle of something, though. Yeah, long time no see. Huh. Eastern, but not the stuff I was raised on. Doesn't look that bad, though. I take it you come by often? Every now and then, yeah. The soba and skewers are really good. I'm happy as long as I have mouths to feed. Come by again sometime, will ya? I'll throw in some tasty sides with your meal. I do skewers at night, so if you're in the mood for those, come swing on by after dark. Alright, I'm gonna sell more curio bombs and buy those shoes.
We have full confidence in our products.
I believe we need that to afford it. Nope, we need a little bit more. There we go. Wow, big speed increase.
We await your next visit.
All right.
Oh, we actually have a new drink here. B-ball. I was just taking a walk around the urban part of town for a change of pace, and I'm surprised to find a basketball court here. How about it, Apollo? Want to play ball? Oh yeah, he wants to play ball. Airbud, let's go.
Needed by tonight. To those going out, don't forget
What's
to
up?
bring
Haven't seen
your
you
own
guys
rum.
around here. They don't look like tryouts. I'm running the street basketball team, see? It's my ears. I'm running the street basketball team, see? Got some of the downtown guys here. We kind of sold out lately, so there haven't been many guys coming to try out. Oh yeah? I heard a thing or two about that. Some team from the streets making noise around town. Really blew up, didn't it? The street ball thing you started. Oh yeah, it's real big business now. It's better as an outlet than what we used to do. Now we can leave it all on the court. Got some rough dudes, yeah? But they're pretty chill here. Okay, maybe Rough's underselling it a bit, but why don't you take a look and see for yourself? Can we play b-ball in this game? Shoot some hoops? I've been getting some new guys around here lately. Real silver spoon types. Some of our other guys can't stand them. Downtown might be a whole nother world. Anyway, our guys are usually pretty chill, even if they get a bit full of themselves. Feel free to chat them up. Here. Perk. Well, whatever. 2-on-1's fine by me. These guys can't beat me one-on-one. Little prick's really pissing me off. Watch your mouth, punk. Don't try him. He's all talk. He's not all talk. I heard they're gonna start giving him minutes on the team. Oh, at this height? You want to say that again? I'll dunk on your ass, buddy. That's a high hoop. Does he have like a 6-foot vertical? I didn't say nothing. Huh, what do you want? You mind staying out of my way? This court isn't for amateurs. Alrighty then. This kid here. Hey, knock it off. You're better than that. But he started it. Don't listen to him, Frala. He's just tilted because he can't beat me fair. You keep arguing and you're on your own for dinner tonight. Maybe forever. Hey, keep the dinner out of this. Yeah, we're still friends. You don't have to do that. Sounds like she rules the roost around here. The mess is all wrapped around her finger. Yeah, she's the team manager? Interesting bunch of misfits to get here. You keep arguing and you're on your own for dinner tonight. Maybe forever. I keep turning around at this. Okay, that's the same bit as before. Alright. That's all the talking could possibly do, so let's actually do some questing.
Let's see what we've got.
Looks like we got 4 SPG. Hello, I'm currently developing a full-body experience mystery game, and I would love for you and yours to participate as testers. If you solve all the puzzles and review the experience, I'd be happy to compensate for your time. UA testing. Okay, sense gone means all the boards have been checked. All your key tasks for today? Nice. You've got to take care of at least 2 jobs today. Oh, this job looks interesting. They want us to test some kind of mystery solving game. And can I get normal requests for once? And why the hell do they need us springing for it? I'm just trying to figure out what they meant by full body. Sounds suggestive. I mean, fair. Guess it wouldn't hurt to at least read the pamphlet they gave us. Let's see here. Princess in peril. Save the kingdom's fair maiden. The hell? The kingdom of Edith is in chaos, for its fair princess has been kidnapped. Edith calls upon you, O gallant knight, to save her from those villains. Collect the 3 keys and free the princess from her hidden prison. And if that isn't a setup, think we'll get a happy ending when we rescue her. Alright, sign me up. This actually sounds like fun. I'll be a royal subject for a day. Sounds harmless enough. Oh, I think this card here is our first clue. The first key lies hidden within the Satan district. Seek the Mistress Taylor on the cutting edge of fashion. Well, that's pretty specific. Helps us narrow it down. Guess if we ain't got nothing better to do, we can go give this a look.
Okay, time to get to work.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was over here. Also, why wasn't she in a quest over there?
So in love with this brand.
Maybe we'll see her later. For a different quest. Oh yeah, we got the mystery solving thingy. Mistress Taylor on the cutting edge of fashion, huh? The manager here fits the bill. You have a minute? We're doing this mystery solving game thing. Said to look for a Mistress Taylor. That you by chance? My, I wasn't expecting anyone to figure it out that quickly. I am indeed the mistress you seek. I'm the royal family's personal tailor. And since I have a key, you must have figured out that I'm complicit in the princess's kidnapping as well. Alas, I am unmasked. Sure thing. You're, way more into this than I was expecting. So that's what they meant by full body. I was hoping for more. Maybe it'd be fun to get in character like they're doing. I mean, I don't care. Do whatever you want. Now that I've been found out, oh dear, what's a conspirator like me to do? I'll give you the key if you just let me go, I promise. To be honest, I was against kidnapping her from the start, truly. But a certain someone gave me an offer I couldn't refuse. Treasure beyond my wildest dreams, I simply had to play along. Evidently, bribery's a big problem in this kingdom. Who's the certain someone, though? Oh, forgive me, I just can't say. But a promise is a promise. Here's the first key and the next clue. Best of luck. Dan received the first key. So this here's the next puzzle. Let me take a look. Look to the river for your next key, where a metal box ferries passengers underground. The man watching over it holds the key. A metal box ferries passengers underground, the subway. Well, that's obvious. Give us something a little tougher next time, why don't ya? I'll be watching over your progress if you don't mind. Only you can set her free, brave knight. Her fate is in your hands. Phew. Alright, how did I do? Pretty good. Sold the whole corrupt aid thing pretty well. Damn it, now I'm invested. Feel like you gotta see the game to the end now. Well, thank you. This has been a fun change of pace for me. Doesn't take much to win you over, does it? Let's go get that next key. Let's see, do we have to just walk to the subway? Oh, this is a different thing. Okay. Maybe it's here. Ah. Nope, never mind. Not here. So it is a subway then. A metal box can technically be described as a car, if you're being, if you're stretching it a bit.
I don't know.
Oh, I guess they're not doing it that way.
What's next?
Oh, it's the river in the Harbor District. Or Riverside.
Taking off now.
Well, where to next?
Okay, so here we are, right at the entrance to the Riverside subway. It said look to the river and where a metal box ferries passengers underground. Gotta mean here. Okay, let's head down underground. Next key is being held by the man that watches over the metal boxes, yeah? Yep. It's a, It's a conductor, man. Those wall textures are not very high quality. At least he can read the text, though. Yo, we're playing a puzzle game right now. I think you're the one watching over the second key. Very astute. To be correct, before you stands a supervisor of the Kingdom of Edis underground mine. With the subterranean tunnels known only to me, whisking away the princess was child's play. Looks like he's really gotten into this. So you're the one who actually nabbed her. In one sense, yes. I did a little more than carry her off to prison, however. It was someone else who hatched a plot to take her there. I assume you want to know who, but you'll get nothing more from me. If you desire the truth, it lies beyond the next mystery. Here's the second key as reward for your cutting. Van received the second key. And straight to the next one, huh? Let's see. The final key is in the Tyrell district. The ever-resourceful Guide of Theater has it on their person. This one's in Tyrell. The ever-resourceful Guide of the Theater. Another dumb riddle, I'm guessing. At this point, I'm kinda curious about the ending, honestly. Let's get a move on. That was a fast one.
What's next?
So we just go to...
Taking
cinema.
off now.
There we are. The clue we got mentions an ever-resourceful guide to the theater. If I had to guess, it's probably talking about this guy who works at Esprit Cinema. Only one way to find out. Got a second? We're taking part in this riddle game that's being tested right now. You're the ever-resourceful guide to the theater that's got the last key we're looking for by chance. Unbelievable to think someone has reached the likes of me at long last. Yes, what you say is true. I serve at the Kingdom of Edith as a humble member of this theatrical company. Long have I awaited the arrival of one who would come for my key, and it seems as though that time is finally upon me. You've been waiting for us, huh? That's a new one. That's not what your pal said. You different from them somehow? That I am. As it so happens, I was once part of the Knights Brigade. Circumstances have since seen me in the employ of this troop. However, my loyalty to the Edith royal family remains as unwavering as ever. Indeed, on catching wind of a plot by a certain count to imprison the princess, I saw fit to infiltrate the enemy's ranks. I lacked the means to stop the count's schemes. That is why I sought someone whom I could entrust my key, and at last they have arrived. Didn't expect there to be any espionage involved in this whole scavenger hunt. More to the plot of this thing than I expected. And with that, I shall now leave the last key in your capable hands. Obtain the last key. Thanks, won't regret it. From the way you're talking, it sounds like you know who's behind all this. Care to fill us in? Certainly. The man who imprisoned our fair princess is none other than Count Iota. He is a vile man who oppressed the people of his dominion. Thus the royal family saw fit to punish him for his misdeeds. As a result, the Count came to harbor a profound grudge against them, which has led to today's tragic state of affairs. Gotcha. I guess that'd do it. But fear not, justice is on our side, for the Count's own butler Ilhan is of the same mind as myself. Give unto him the 3 keys that you have assembled, and he shall be able to free the princess at long last. Good luck. The fate of a royal highness now rests within your hands. Please do not let the kingdom down. Oh, but don't you worry. We'll rescue your fair princess. I don't mind putting in the work. Because when she's free, she can repay me with a healthy dose of a healthy dose of happily ever afters for the rest of our days. Just had to turn this into a cheap porno, didn't you? Anyway, looks like our next stop is this Count Ioda's manor, wherever that might be. Iota and Ilhan. Heard those names somewhere before. There's no riddle this time, but I guess I gotta put on our thinking caps and hustle one last time. And there's someplace in town called Iota. I'm sure I'll run into it if we walk around long enough. Roll. I mean, Iota and Ilhan is the Herbal
Taking off
Cafe.
now.
Ilhan is the friend. Iota is like the owner, right? Oh, I had it backwards. Ilhan's like the main guy, whereas Iota's the guy who is his friend, who just took over for him because he didn't feel like owning it. Place name's Iota. Ilhan's the owner's name. We're in the endgame now, literally. It must be Ilhan, correct? Count Iota's butler? You know my name. Then you must have come to save the princess. Sure have. We have all 3 keys, too. Van handed the 3 keys they gathered over to Ilhan. You actually brought them. These are indeed the keys we need to unlock the princess's cell. You may finally walk free once more. You can't just go and backset the count without paying the price, yeah? What's the script say about that? Absolutely right. I'm sure to pay a price for this, perhaps the steepest price of all. But I am only standing before you today because of the royal family. I could not live with myself if I didn't help them in their hour of need. I will go and set the princess free now. May I ask you to wait here while I do so? Sure. Wonder who's playing the princess. You better be hot as hell considering everything we did to finish this whole thing. Thank you for your patience. I brought the princess here with me. Nice, we finally get to... So you are the kind strangers who rescued me, are you? Thank you so much. The Kingdom of Edith will never forget this kindness. Oh, come on, at least put some oomph into it. Don't drop the ball at the end. Oh no, can we get a recast of this princess? Oh, I'm sorry, we couldn't find anyone to play the role of the princess in time. Thanks for helping out, Ilhan. Don't mention it, I had a lot of fun. I'd be happy to help out again if you need any other roles for me. I'll leave it to you then. See you around. Well, can you tell me what you thought of the game then? Honestly, it was more fun than I expected it to be. You clearly put a lot of effort into both the puzzles and the setting. Casting choices weren't that bad, princess notwithstanding. I'm actually really sorry about that. I wasn't sure if there was really a mystery game like this, but judging by your reactions, it looks like I was worrying for nothing. Yeah, could always try a different setting if you want to shake things up a little. Don't gotta stick to the kingdom and princess setting. Yep, that's the plan. I always had trouble getting people to take an interest in my ideas. Many feel like puzzle games are just inaccessible. But if I can nail the setting, then maybe that'll draw people in, and then they'll realize how much fun they can be. Always good to see someone enjoying their hobbies. Yeah, but I don't plan on keeping it a hobby. I want to set up an event planning company and take it to the next level. Anyhow, my confidence is soaring sky high now with a glowing review coming from our famous brigand. I'm heading home to start working on the next game. Sounds like we're gonna be doing another one of those in the future.
Deposit confirmed.
And we're getting a big payday. I wonder, do you have anything new to say? Nope. Alright, that's one quest done. Where are the remaining quests? Guess we'll do Riverside first. All the way over there on the bridge. We have come to help you with your request, even if it is unreasonable. Hey there, old man. You Bruno? Who are you? Just brigand looking for work. I'm with Arc Red Solutions. Mind if we talk about the job? The job's exactly as I described in the posting. I'm getting old, so I figured it was about time for me to sort things out before I pass on. I want you to get this thing back to its proper owner. Bruno drew an item out from his pocket. Oh, I think this is who was there in the hotel's lobby. The locket? Okay, but this isn't your photo, right, old man? That's right. This locket belongs to a stranger. I used to make my living as a thief long ago. I stole this. Just to be clear, I don't do that anymore. Life's taken its turns for me. I've actually heard about you, Bruno. You're a pretty famous thief. Rumor has it no lock's been invented you couldn't break into. Though legends are from when you were young, so everyone thought you'd given it up. Guess the rumor was true. Oh, you know me. You could have said so before I bothered explaining then. But whatever, it's been 20 years since I stole this locket. It ain't the kind of thing you'd get good money out of, so I kept it with me instead of selling it. After hearing some rumors about you, Spriggan, I figured it'd be better to see if you can return it for me before I pitch it into the trash. So, how about it? Will you take the job? Yeah. Sure, we'll take the job. Obvious question, but do you know who the owner is? I want you to return that locket to the boy in the photograph. Of course, it's been 20 years, so I'm sure he's that much older by now. Right, so he's in his late 20s now. So, where's our guy? How should I know? Finding him out is your job. Can't even throw me a bone here? I stole him when I was hitting the Maserati Hotel's guest rooms over in Sedan. It was quite the event at the time, from what I hear. The hotel staff might know more about it, so try asking them. Right. We're looking for hotel staff who know about their history. I assume you can handle it from here? Let me know once you returned it. I'll send over your payment then. Here he goes. Wow, he just vanished. So next stop is the hotel in Sedan. Let's go look into this. Sure, got it.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Give me a second. I need to eat something. I can feel my hands getting tingly. I haven't drunken or eaten enough today, so I'll be back in a minute.
Alrighty.
So...
Alrighty.
Grab a couple things. That should give me what I need. Anyway.
On my way.
We have our destination for spawning people. Oh. Alright, it's a Maserati. 20 years ago, our old man snatched a dude's locket here. We can find somebody who was working here back then. That'd help. Yeah, but we can't just walk up and ask. That'd be a bit suspicious. Best course of action would be finding an employee and sort of working our way toward that slowly. 20 years, you say? Hey, sorry to interrupt. We're from Arkwright Solutions and we're trying to dig up some info on a case that happened here. Do you remember any instances of theft here at the hotel around 20-ish years ago? Theft? Let me think. I've been working here for a while, but I don't remember hearing about anything like that. Swing and a miss then. We did have a major incident here 20 years ago, but I don't think it's what you're referring to. Oh, what happened? Well, I'd prefer to keep this on the down low, but if it helps the investigation. 20 years ago, the hotel was attacked by terrorists. Interesting. Damn, the capital gets pot shots every now and then, huh? Yes, claimed the life of Senator Taylor and his family. Staff at the time had no idea what to make of him. Some of us thought it was some sort of conspiracy. Need to finish chewing. It's hard to talk and enjoy eating something at the same time. Man, the whole family just got wiped out like that? Well, we're not 100% sure. The government quickly swooped in and kept all the information under wraps. In truth, we still don't know if there were any survivors among his family. Oh, but now that I think about it, Senator Polanski may know more about the incident. He and Taylor were colleagues, I believe. Alright, thanks. I'll chat him up. Old man said he nicked somebody's locket. That smells like a cover-up to me. Maybe he had a hand in that attack too. Yeah, it's got me suspicious too, but let's do some more digging before we jump to conclusions. I can see it. He is a former terrorist and snatched the locket off of the senator or whatever, right? That seems like the obvious answer.
Can we talk?
Hey, Betterbox. Hey there, sorry to butt in. We're from Arkwright Solutions and we're digging around for some info on an incident that happened here. Mind if we pull you aside for a sec? I see. Well, yes, I don't mind. May I step away for a bit, Jennifer? Of course, I'll be here enjoying my tea. What tea? There's nothing on the table. An incident, you say? What might you be referring to, and what would I know about it? It's about Senator Taylor. An incident 20 years ago. Who told you? I have my sources. I got something to deliver to his next of kin, if he's got any. Actually, just to make sure, can you confirm this guy in the photo here is Taylor? It's been an age since I've seen that face. That's him, yes. Called it. Old man wasn't just robbing the place, in cahoots with the terrorists. Mind fill us in on what happened that day? Well, if it would help your investigation, I suppose I could tell you what I know. Taylor was a fellow Republican Party member. He and I weren't particularly close, but I respected him as a political ally. He was especially active on the subject of race relations. He had a flair for these passionate, fiery speeches in Parliament. You'll cock the walk, huh? Yeah, but right as his highest, he got wiped out just like that. I'll never forget that night. He was staying here for a family vacation. They came into the hotel in the dead of night and gunned him down in his sleep. I heard his son miraculously survived, but both he and his wife were killed. And I had no idea. Such a cowards. Then beat him in a debate so they shut him up by force. Do you know where the kid is now? I'm afraid I don't. Sorry. But he was good friends with a man named Huck, if memory serves. He may be able to help you. As I heard, he was living in Old Town. If his address hasn't changed since then, you can find him there. Isn't it the old man who gambles at the bathhouse? That rings a bell, don't it? Yep, our favorite old bathhouse, Fletch, if I had to bet. Yep. Demira says he's at the Loyally right now. Oh, you're acquainted. Good, and that should make things easier. Best of luck with your investigation. Taylor's son deserves closure on that terrible, terrible day.
Banner launch.
I have to press every button before I figure out which one it is, like usual.
Let's do this.
How's it going? Oh. There we go.
Let me ask you something.
Hey there. You folks look pretty glum. What's going on? We're in the middle of an investigation. Investigating a politician for a job, you see. Now I understand. You've left no stone unturned, eh? You've dug up a lot of stuff meant to stay buried. Anyway, yes, Taylor and I were good friends. We debate about all sorts of things over drinks, like policies to diminish racial disparity and such. No kidding. Here I thought all you did was sweat at the sauna. That's because Hunk manages a well-established investment firm. People like that always have connections with the top brass calling. Goes to show you really can't judge a book by its cover. That's okay, I'd rather it stay like that. I prefer how people treat me when they don't know. Back on track, this guy's son's still alive, yeah? Got an idea where he went? And I do. His name's Roderick. After the attack, I believe he went to live with some relatives in Altair. As for what he's up to these days, I have no clue. Gotcha. Back to looking for someone who does then. Actually, one more question while I still got you here. You know what happened to the culprit? Culprits, actually, but I do. There were 2 of them. They went on the run after the fact, but got caught sometime later. Their testimony suggested that there had been some friction for a while. They mentioned something about an intruder letting the kid get away, and that they thought someone was selling them out. Ah, I see. So he saw the situation and, helped set the kid free. And I guess probably retired at that point because he didn't want to get caught. From what I understand, Roderick's own recollection of what happened is pretty hazy. Here's about this intruder letting the kid escape. Intruder? That's interesting. I think I can see the bigger picture now. Oh, now that I think about it, I might know somebody who'd have an idea about Roderick's whereabouts these days. You should talk to the editor-in-chief at the Tyrell Times. He was all over that whole case back in the day. With any luck, she might still be keeping up with it. Wouldn't hurt to ask at the very least. Good to know. Hopefully that'll save us the trouble of sniffing out the info ourselves. Thanks, Huck. Oh, you want? I won't say no to gratuity. I think some milk gelato will do just fine as thanks after a long soak. Sure thing. I'm gonna hook you up with some later. Is the next stop on this involuntary city tour is Tyrell Times then? This gig's been a big pain in the ass. Let's move.
What are we waiting for?
Well, I heard.
Can we talk?
Hey there, Chief. Got an assignment right now I was hoping we could talk to you about if we got a minute. And Arkwright. Meet again. You know, any good reporter doesn't give up her scoops without a good reason. Tell me what brings you here and we'll take it from there. Oh, I think you'll be pretty interested in this one. It's got to do with a terrorism case from a couple decades ago I'm told you know about. You see. I see someone's done their homework. Definitely earning your keep on this assignment of yours, I see. Alright, I'll bite. I'll tell you what I know. But in exchange, you have to promise to report back on how everything turns out once it's over. Deal? Why? Thinking to turn this into an article or something? More or less. Certainly has the makings for a story worth bringing to light. If it turns out I'm wrong, no problem. I'll keep it to myself. Works for me. Got yourself a deal. So as it happens, I'm still investigating that case even if it's never been made public. Partly it's to bring justice for the surviving family, but also to keep pressure on anti-immigrant groups that would do such a thing. Suffice it to say, I'm well aware of what Roderick's up to these days. Good to know. Now quit beating around the bush and spit it out. Once he grew up, Roderick became a young entrepreneur and a promising one at that. He travels around cutting business deals, but he keeps Edith as his home base. I've interviewed him on a number of occasions over the years, not just as a survivor of that case, but also to discuss his business ventures. Sounds like an impressive guy. Must have inherited his dad's ambition to make a difference. I could try to call him on his mobile terminal and arrange a meeting for you if you'd like. I can't make any promises, but do you want me to try? Sure, I'd appreciate it. Hi, Roderick. How are you? This is Editor-in-Chief Sullivan from the Tyrell Times. I wanted to ask... You're all set. Luckily for you, he just so happens to be nearby. He said he would wait for you later at the terrace over by the station. Awesome. That worked out perfect then. there's more. Something else he was hoping you two could do for him in return. He wants you to bring your client, the owner of the locket, with you when you meet him. I get why he'd ask that, but I have my doubts that Grandpa's gonna play ball. We'll know for sure till we ask him. We'll bring it up when we give him our progress report. Fingers crossed. Good luck, Spriggan. Make sure to come talk to me once everything's over. Yeah, I will. Deal's a deal. Alright, let's ring the guy up and get the show on the road. Hey, this is Van Arkwright from Arkwright Solutions. Wanted to ask. Great, see you then. How'd it go? Didn't say much. For now, we're just linking up at the Riverside Bridge. We'll fill him in on everything once we meet him in person. Fair enough. Move. And we teleport.
What are we waiting for?
I'm gonna save before we initiate this. Just in case we have to make decisions and we screw it up, because it happens. I was hoping to hear from you, Spriggan, but I figured it wouldn't be until you returned the locket. What's this about? First off, I want to make sure we're on the same page. Let me give you a progress report on our investigation. Alright then, let's hear it. Van explained what they learned about the terrorist attack at the Maserati Hotel. Finally, they told Bruno they managed to get in contact with Senator Taylor's son, Roderick. Well, certainly picked up the trail quick. Said you robbed the hotel, but this photos of the two terrorist attack victims. Thought you might have been the terrorist behind the attack, but I've changed my mind since. My guess is you just did exactly what you said. Robbed the hotel. This'll happen. You were in the middle of it when the place is by terrorists, yeah? Those kinds of coincidences only occur in stories. But that ridiculous scenario is exactly what happened that day. Yep, which also means that the person we heard about that saved Roderick's life must have been... It sounded more honorable than it was. I wasn't trying out to save a kid. My mind wasn't on all the dead people at the time. I thought that, hey, with people dying all around me, no one will miss a thing or two. Man, aren't you a nice fella? Guess the locket's one of those missing things. Even then, Roderick still wants to meet you. Wait, what? He asked us to bring you with him when we hand over the locket, actually. That's ridiculous. How do you want me to face him now? Worry's written all over you, man. Want to know what happened and whether the kid's still kicking. And that's why you hired us to get the locket back to him. If you ask me, you should stop skulking about. Just talk to him. Damn it. It's not that easy. Just needs one more push. It'd be best if he was honest about being the guy that stole the locket. But if he doesn't wanna, maybe he could go under the guise of being someone else? I'm gonna say meet him as a thief. That seems interesting. Let's stop with the lies and just present himself as the thief. Stop making excuses and do it already. I don't know what Roderick's out to get from this meeting with you. But the worst that can happen will be you reaping what you've sown. You're right. If I'm going to go this far, I might as well have the courage to take that last step. Could you guys be... We're from Arkwright Solutions. You're Roderick, I take it. That's right. I'm the only survivor of the terrorist attack you've been investigating, though I was only a kid at the time. Let me start by giving you this locket back then. Then hand the locket over to Roderick. Thank you very much. I'll be sure to treasure it. I take it you're the one that had it this whole time? Yeah, his name's Bruno. He's the man who stole it from the hotel you were staying at 20 years ago. And you're the thief who just so happened to target our room the same day those terrorists came for us. Heard you told the police that you didn't remember anything at the time. I thought you'd have forgotten me. Oh, I never would forget you. Then why'd you cover for me? No, I suppose it doesn't matter at this point. I mean, you technically saved his life. I'm sorry, I may not have been the man that killed your parents, but I still let him die. If you want revenge, I'll take it. You can even turn me into the cops if you want. I won't resist. Bruno, for 20 years I've wanted to meet you. For 20 years I wanted to say something to you. Thank you. Thank you for saving my life. What? When I woke up that night, the first thing I saw was two men standing by my parents' bed. Both of them drenched in blood. It was too late for my parents. I was so scared that I couldn't move. It would have been too late for me, too, if you hadn't appeared then. You didn't hesitate. You looked me in the eyes and immediately took my hand and led me out of the room. I'll admit, I noticed you pocketing Mom's locket as you did. Came to loot the place and wasn't gonna leave empty-handed, huh? You still saved my life. You told me not to tell anyone about it after you left, and I listened. You're my hero. Pilar. So I never told the police or any of my relatives about you. You've been my secret this whole time. Tough not to crack, huh? You idiot, I'm no hero. I just didn't think I was gonna chance on a murder scene, and I led you away without even thinking about it. Then you had to go and thank me after that. You sounded so pitiful. And one thing's continued to haunt me all these years. So I started making more and more mistakes until I finally gave up thieving. Really? I'm very sorry about that. And get that smile off your face. But I guess that means it's thanks to you I was able to change. I should be thanking you, not the other way around. Makes me genuinely happy to hear I was able to do something for you after everything you did for me. You sure are a piece of work, old man. And that was corny as hell. But I guess it's not that bad to see it from time to time. The party kept Bruno and Roderick company as the two of them talked for a while longer. Eventually, they saw Roderick off, who, as much as he wished he could stay, was forced to leave for a business meeting. Whoa. Well, I'm gonna head off. I'll make sure to wire you your money later. Here's. Listen. This is all thanks to you guys. What's that? Can you say that again? Forget it. See ya. Who needs to learn to speak his heart more? You're right about that one. After Bruno departed, Dan contacted Editor-in-Chief Sullivan to update her on what happened. She concluded that there was no reason to publish what they had learned as there was no threats to the public. And so it was that, unbeknownst to the world, the story of the former thief and the locket he stole came to a happy end.
That takes care of that.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Beautiful. Law rank up. What do we get? Chaos rank up. Oh boy. Oh, sounds like it got mail. Ooh, we got a booty call. No, shut up. From the CID. Got another job for us. A booty call? We recently received reports of a dangerous monster in the area. Location? Depths of Dirk Memorial Park. Monster unidentified. Arkwright Solutions handled this immediately. That's a weird name for a monster. Unidentified. Typical monster extermination gig looks like. We'll be heading to the Dirk Memorial Park. Never been to that place before. Isn't it's named after Sheena Dirk? It's on the outskirts of the city, so we'll have to drive a ways to get there. Wish they'd pick someplace closer. Look, what's with all the extra line breaks? Wait.
Yes. Make sure you treasure all of your memories.
Oh. Sigh. That guy's a pain in the neck sometimes. So, what's the plan, Chief? Well, the pay's decent enough, I guess. I think snatching out of the guilty grubby paws is the play here. We're gonna need to take the car, though, so let's get back to the garage once we're done with everything else.
What's next?
Extermination gig, but we have one
Let's
more
do
quest
this.
to do. That's more important. All the way over there. And also we did get a thingy. Oh. Vitality droplet. Power droplet. Albion. So we got a new arch driver. Cool. We can't switch arts drivers, right? So Albion...
Arsenal
Oh,
modified.
oh, we can switch them in this menu. Got it. So Albion. There are 5 free slots on it. Jabberwock Arm. That's a weird name for a skill. I think I might want to hang on to it and upgrade it. Because 5 really adjustable slots? That's pretty good. You can make this one quite diverse. Also, wait a dang second. This one has breath on it.
Modified.
You can use arts. Okay. You can only use arts if it's on the driver, though, is the thing. There we go. So,
Arsenal modified.
it's good to know. We can only change out the plugins at workshop. We got a decent amount of Sepith. We can open most of those. At least 3. But we have a quest here first, before we even get to the underground area. Excuse me, you Amy? We're from Arkwright Solutions. Need our help with something? Oh, yes I do. Thank you guys for coming. Can't believe you're actually real. Not to be rude, but do you mind if I get straight to the business and explain what I need? Not at all. Let's get down to it. Long story short, you need us to go hunt down your missing boyfriend, yeah? Tell us about what happened leading up to his disappearance? Sure, so my boyfriend's name is Mark. We've been going out for 4 years now. Things have been great between us, except he's in a gang. They've had him do shady jobs and all kinds of bad things since he joined, from what I can tell. That's why he knew he was missing. He couldn't turn to the police. So you figured you had to call in a Spriggan if you want to get to the bottom of it. Yes, exactly, but I should make something clear about Mark. He might be in a gang, but deep down, he's such a reasonable, honest guy, really. Once we started dating, he promised he would get his act together and change his ways. I was even thinking about marrying him in the future. Then a month ago, he told me he was finally going to leave the gang for good. That's the last I ever heard from him. I haven't seen hide nor hair of him since. So he vanished right as he was about to pull out, huh? Some timing. Any number of things could have happened, but it all definitely raises some eyebrows. You know the name of the gang he belongs to by any chance? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Desire or something along those lines. That's all I really know. He never went into any more detail beyond the name when we talked. Desire, huh? What a corny-ass name for a bunch of goons. You know who those people are, Chief? Oh yeah, I've heard that name come up here and there recently. Can't say I know all that much about them myself, though. If we decide to search for this guy, we'll have to see what we can learn about them first. I tried as much as I could to look into it, but I couldn't figure out where Mark went. You guys are the only hope I have now. Please, is there any way you could possibly help? Yeah. Sure, I don't see why not. Consider us on board. Sniffle. Oh, thank you. You don't know how much it means to me. Don't go thanking us just yet. We haven't even gotten started. Let's review what we know and figure out our plan of attack. Basically, our man Mark was determined to get out of Desire so he could live clean. But after making that intention clear, he's been incommunicado for a month, which brings us to today. I bet things didn't exactly go to plan once the guy actually tried to pull out. Bob needed to find someone with an in to the gang and talk to them. See if they have any clue what happened to the guy. You read my mind. I think I know just the person we should hit up. If we're talking about a gangster here, then chances are good he has had his fair share of weapons business to take care of from time to time. Might want to stop by the gun shop in the department store over in Station Street and have a talk with the shopkeeper. Wow, you guys are already so on top of things. So glad I decided to reach out to you. Well, thanks for helping me find Mark. I'll leave it in your capable hands to figure things out now. You can always count on us professionals. We'll cut to you again when we have more information on him. Till then, sit tight.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
I agree.
Planner launch.
And department store.
Taking off now.
How's it going? Whoops. Also, you can adjust form and stuff, right?
I take pride in all my merch.
No, you cannot.
Western department store.
Everybody already has all their best stuff.
Variety of fine goods for sale. I hope you enjoy
You
shopping
better
with
take
us.
good care of it.
Can we talk?
Welcome. Oh, if it ain't Van. What can I do for you today? If you're in a job, I wanted to ask you a question. Ever heard of a delinquent group going by the name Desire? Oh yeah, nasty bunch. A lot of them. Ain't got a lick of scruples. They'll even take jobs from A. Violence, blackmail, you name it. Their leader's supposed to be pretty smart, too. Got it. Sounds like a load of trouble, to be honest. That leader and one of his goons came here about a month ago. Bought 2 large caliber Opal guns and left. I'd rather not sell our goods to folks like those, but business is business. Oh yeah? A month ago? Do you remember the name of this other goon? I think I do. Mark, if memory serves me well. Jackpot. Finally found him. Anything else you can recall? I remember him talking about Mark taking on this big job so we could split from the team. Guns they got were the real deal. Heavy stuff, bigger and meaner than anything a common gangster should be hauling around. Mark was a ball of nerves when they handed him to him. But we're dealing with a gangster taking a big enough job that he needs to bust out the big guns for it. Also, we could leave him. None of this sounds good, I can tell you that much. That's all I remember. If you need any more info on Mark, maybe get it straight from the horse's mouth and just ask someone from Desire directly. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Can you point me at someone in particular? Sure can. You know Eddie, the son of the Newberry General Store's owner? He's part of their gang. Oh, right. Heard he was going through a bit of a rebellious phase lately. Just saw him arguing with his mom back at their shop. Never thought he'd end up in Desire, though. Weird. Hopefully he's still there. Let's go see. Alright, to Old Town we go. Thanks for the help. Don't mention it. Actually, I have something else for you. Heard this story through the OrbitalNet recently. Took a while to reach my ears. Something about these Jaeger Corps that got wiped out right in the outskirts of Baum. You hear about that? That's not a name you hear often. Baum's up in the northeast, right? First I've heard of it. How come you're telling us this? Rumor has it those Jaeger Corps were hired by someone outside the country. Most people speculate the carnage might have been A's doing. It's got potential to mess with my weapon supply route, so I was hoping you'd heard something. Right not, sorry, but I'll keep in mind. But I'll keep you in the know if I do hear anything. Might be something to keep in mind. Suspicious.
Planner launched.
Off we go.
Yeah, I forgot about this little bit of
Oh,
arguing.
well,
There we are.
hello.
Yo, Eddie.
Let me ask you something.
Come on, it's just 5,000 mir. You can lend me that much. Call my wage for helping around the store. Get with that nonsense. I wouldn't call doing something for a few minutes before flaking out helping at all. Sorry to interrupt. I know you're in the middle of something, but do you think we could talk? Oh, sorry, Van. Didn't mean for you to see that. What can I do you for? Back off, asshole. Can't you see me and the old lady are having an important conversation right now? Hey, that's no way to talk to a customer. And what are you gonna do about that? Yeesh, give it a few more minutes and they'll rip each other's throat out. Whoa, chill out, folks. We wanted to talk to Eddie, actually. Give us a sec. What? Me? What do you want? If it's him you're after, take our conversation outside. He'll scare away business if he's inside much longer. I've seen you guys around the shop before. What do you want? It's strictly business. We're investigating something for our client. What can you tell us about a guy named Mark? Well, he's in the same gang as you, right? Desire? That guy, why should I tell you anything? I don't know you people. Not just anyone asking. Dude's girlfriend wants to know. Lady's been real worried you can't get in touch with us. So she contacted us. Oh, that's what's going on? Alright. I can see why you'd want to put her mind at ease. It'd suck if they bumped into each other one day and she had no idea what's been going on. Just want to talk, yeah? Nothing more? That wasn't hard. Yeah, that's all we need. Whatever you know, anything else? Well, I don't got much for ya. Mark used to be cut loose from Has to be cut loose from the gang a while back. They let him go. Haven't heard much from him since. Been quiet. So he's not running with you guys anymore? That's right. And I don't think it was out of the blue or nothing. They'd apparently been thinking about it for a while. About a month ago, our boss agreed to let him go on one condition. Alright. Alright, we're getting somewhere. What condition? As I hear it, he just gotten a big job from Almada. They had some beef with this other group that's been hiring Jaegers or something. Mark was supposed to infiltrate their base and get some intel on them. Give me a break. That's not the sort of shit you put an amateur up to. Not that kind of gig you'd expect to make it back alive from, that's for sure. But he's out now, so something must have gone right, yeah? That's what you heard? Something like that. Looks like the crazy bastard pulled it off. And imagine shit was easy, though. The Jaegers are in Bomb. That's a long ways away. Bomb? Look at the gunshot match in that place, too. This is all related? What a coincidence! We ain't sure yet. Got no hard evidence on it. While you're here, can you think of anyone else who might know what's going on with Mark? Yeah, I know a guy. Mark always talked about this childhood friend of his. Named Simon, I think? If I'm remembering correctly, he said Simon's the basketball team captain over at Satan. It'd be nice having a cool friend like that. I'm gonna pull off something real badass one of these days, and then all the senior members will finally want to hang out with me. Then next stop's the Satan district. Thanks for that. Oh, you won. Yeah, whatever. Don't go wasting that info, okay? And back to arguing. I think this
What are
is
we waiting
closest
for?
to the basketball court.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
Yep. So,
Let me ask you something.
heard some b-ball team from Satan's been making waves lately. This guy looks like the team captain. Hey there. Got time for some quick question? Or a quick question, okay. So, I had it wrong. Yeah, what's up? We're from Arcade Solutions, and we're working on an investigation right now. Know anything about a guy named Mark who hangs around with Desire? Mark, huh? Yeah, I know. You looking into him? Yeah. Mark's girl wants us to drag his ass back. Hasn't heard from him in over a month. What I understand, you've been buds with him since you were kids. Oh. Alright, that was my ultimatum, so, gotta leave in probably a few minutes, so we'll get through this conversation and call it. Got any idea what he's been up to lately? Huh. So she ain't heard from him either? I kind of been expecting bad news, but man, he really went and screwed himself over, didn't he? Sounds like he knows something about what he's gotten himself into. Care to elaborate? Well, if Amy sent you, then I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I figure you guys know what's best for him, right? So a month ago I got this letter from him, and it's weird because he never does that. Ever. But they gave him a job to sneak into some Jaeger camp outside of Bomb City. Why? Oh. He told me it was some kind of trial. They were gonna have him go out there by himself and scout the enemy or something. All of it. He sent me that message the night before he was supposed to go. You could tell he was shaken when he wrote it. He said, I don't know if I'm coming back from this one, man. What about Amy, too? If I don't make it home, tell her I ran off with some other girl. I don't want her grieving for me. Stupid son of a bitch. He didn't want her to grieve. He didn't want her to grieve. He should have come back alive. Been with him since we were kids, and I couldn't help him when he needed it most. Friggin'. Alright, you just need a sec to cool off. It hurts, man. No problem. Take your time. I think we got the gist of this now. We got a foreign power that picked up some Jaegers to try and do something about you-know-who. And they responded by getting Desire to do some dirty work and rough that same Jaeger squad for him. Mark was the unlucky bastard they picked for the job. And then A went and smashed up those Jaegers anyway. The guy might have just slipped away during all that. He may still be kicking for all we know. It's possible, yeah. Just don't have enough info to go on as of yet. We should try to find that article Sylvie told us about. What's it say? I'll read it. Headline, Jaeger Corps suddenly gunned down outside of Bomb City. According to local reports, a Jaeger formation outside Bomb City suddenly and violently engaged with an unknown aggressor. However, both sides retreated without a trace afterward, leaving little evidence behind. Authorities did find the body of a young man not far from the scene of the incident. Forensic analysis indicated the boy died 1 or 2 days before the incident is thought to have occurred. Authorities are investigating how the boy might have been connected to the battle, but so far they've been unable to identify him. That's it. Didn't say who it was, but it all lines up. I think we gotta call it. Well, guess Mark got the last laugh in the end. Those Jaegers got burned out there. Didn't come back for Amy, and I think that just about closes the case. You know, he did good for some boy in over his head. Guess that's it then. It's gone. Listen in, huh? Yeah, just that bit at the end. Kinda already knew, but yeah. You had to know for sure as his old friend. Yeah. But do I tell Amy is the thing? I don't know what to do. What do you guys think? Mark made up that lie for you to tell her, right? Yeah, anything to keep her happy, but it's gonna break her heart either way. Do I tell her the truth, or do I honor Mark's last request? We'll think on that for ya. Once we loop back with her, we'll tell her what we think is right. Thanks. That'd be a weight off my shoulders. I gotta head out. Take care of Amy, yeah? So, how are we gonna break it to her? Let me think on that for a bit. Not an easy decision to make. Got time to think while we head over to her, at least. It is a tough decision.
What's next?
I'm assuming he has new dialogue, right? Leave it up to you what to say to Amy. Gotcha. Now, like I said, I won't be able to, finish this quest since got a friend who's dropping by in a sec. So we will leave it right here. But all the side quests are done, so all that's really left is the wrap this up and then do the main story quest. And we'll try to do at least like 1 hour streams more often from time to time. I've been very bad at it, so take the promise with a grain of salt, but I would like to try. The only issue is the hobbies I'm doing. It seems to be hitting the same dopamine, doing the same dopamine response in my brain, so it's making it more difficult for me to get motivated to play video games. But yeah, we'll get back to it next time, right? But until then, have a good night.